I spent the last few days comparing the newest AI models, Opus 4.6 and ChatGPT 5.3. I'm Migo, a former Instagram engineer, and I'll be sharing with you all the metrics that are different between ChatGPT 5.3 and Opus 4.6 and decide which is the best for you. Opus 4.6 has improved immensely at context length. Now we're talking 1 million tokens compared to 200,000 before. If we look at the competition, ChatGPT 5.3 has 400,000 tokens, Gemini has 1 million, but now you can keep going without having to get into the dreaded auto-compaction. Context length isn't everything. We've seen before that with context lengths increasing, the performance tends to drop off. We can see this clearly with Gemini, which had the largest context length for the longest time. And as you approach the 1 million context length, the accuracy just dropped precipitously. However, Anthropic has improved in dealing with context rot, so that as you increase the context length, the accuracy still remains high. Another big plus about the new Opus 4.6 is the introduction of agent teams. We've had orchestration frameworks before like Gastown and some of these others like Ralph Loops, but now you can do everything within Claude itself. All you have to do is prompt it. You can say, I want a lead architect engineer, I want a builder to do this, and I want a code reviewer to review all the code that's being built at any given point. This means that the power of agents is directly in the Claude Code CLI. Additionally, the plugin ecosystem is vibrant on Claude compared to Codex. We have so many different MCPs and skills. You see things for Playwright, Maestro, Superbase, anything you need for building web and mobile apps is available on the Claude ecosystem. The other thing is that there's just more resources about using Claude compared to Codex. It's been around for a lot longer, so there's just more people talking about it and how to use it to the best of ability. What are the big improvements in ChatGPT 5.3? One of the biggest gripes about ChatGPT 5.2 was the speed. ChatGPT 5.2 just was very slow by comparison to other models. And the reason was it would take a really long time to think, and usually it would do a great job once it's finished thinking, but the thinking was a big bottleneck. That's improved completely with 5.3. We've seen a 25% improvement in speed, with some people noting it's even been faster than that. One of the big benefits of ChatGPT is the pricing. It is offered for significantly cheaper than Claude Code. If you look at on a per token basis, it's about 1.75 million for ChatGPT for million input tokens, and it's about $5 for million input tokens in Claude. The vibes. A lot of people are switching to ChatGPT 5.3 these days, in large part because others are saying that it's the best thinking model out there. The founder of ClaudeBot, Moltbot, has said that he uses Codex exclusively because it's just so much better at thinking through what tasks to implement and then actually going through it. Many I know are personally using it because of the benefits of cost and reasoning at the same time. So top level, what are some differences? One of the easiest ways we can compare is by the benchmarks. One area that Codex has significantly improved is in terminal bench, a measure of autonomy for how agents act on a terminal. In this case, it seems that ChatGPT has surpassed Opus by a significant margin with 70-some%. One thing though is it seems that Opus has a far more extensive metrics that have been released. ChatGPT hasn't actually released all of the metrics compared to Opus, which is interesting given that it was released an hour later. It seems like they only handpicked a few metrics that seem to look a little bit better than Opus 4.6. So from what I see from publicly available metrics, it seems Opus 4.6 is the best, because we just don't have a single A-B comparison between them. Additionally, one interesting thing is that models are being released more often than they were before. Before, models would be released 3-6 month time spans. Now we're talking models every month. They literally released these latest models, 5.2 and 4.5, in December, and we're getting the latest models now in February. It's been a month and a half, and these releases are just going to keep getting faster and faster from what we see. If you prefer the Claude ecosystem, it's well worth the money, and if you prefer saving money and having a stronger reasoning model, it seems that ChatGPT 5.3 is your model. But I'm curious to hear from you. Which model do you prefer? Please leave a comment and describe what you've been doing, what you found the differences between. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.